Let me help you with your vision. Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like meat meals, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing till I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies, claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screamin' lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Hello, welcome, folks. Now we're at the top of we're at the bottom of the first inning here. Welcome here in the Roxamore Sports Network. Bring you live action from All-American Park here in Trafford, PA. It's the home site for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. And Wolverines are coming up first bat here in this game today. The score is 10-0 in favor of Gateway over the Woodland Hills Wolverines. And once again, as always, thank you for joining the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm your host, James Rockymore. And it's a lovely Thursday evening. No rain here, straight sunshine, and it's a lovely day and a great day for ladies softball. And once again, as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network, people. First up the bat for Woodland Hills. It's number 12, McDaniel. That'll be a strike. Shit. That'll be a ball. That'll be a strike. I'm sorry, up the bat is Pearson. I'm sorry, Brooklyn Pearson. I'm sorry, I apologize. And this is the first batter here for the Woodland Hills Lady Wolverines. And that'll be a strike three. That'll be a K for the Gateway pitcher, number 9. And that'll be the first K for this evening. And that's the first out of this inning here. That's the first out of the inning. And this is the bottom of the first inning, folks. Second batter up for Woodland Hills. Aubrey Welsh. That'll be a strike. The count will be 0-1. 0 balls and 1 strike now here for the batter, Aubrey Welsh. Second batter here in the bottom of the first inning for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. This is the first bat go around. So if you just joined us, you're not late. We just started, baby. Thanks for joining us here. Now it'll be a ball. Make the count 1-1 for the pitcher number 9 out of Gateway High School. And the Lady Gators are winning this game 10-0. Nice hit off the pitcher. She's running, she's safe. Error pass. She's running for second. Good job with the double for Welsh off the error, thrown by the shortstop, the error, and leads her to second base. Good job, and there's 1 out here for the Wolverines. And cut out the bat.
He's the one on the other camera there. Can you let him know when there's a runner, follow if they're running?
Is Morel Ravens on?
Oh, you got it then? Okay, I didn't know what you was doing. That's what I was saying.
And we're in the bottom of the first, folks. And thank you as always for joining us here at Roxamore Sports Network. We have Gateway Gators leading the Lady Wolverines 10-0 here.
Only if she does it like that.
And that's a ball, making the count 1-0. With a runner in scoring position on second base here for the Lady Wolverines.
Follow the ball.
Strike 2. Made the count 1-1. Counts to 1-1. Runner on second base and 1 out. That'll be ball 2. Makes it count 2-1. Count is 2-1. Runner on second base for the batter here. Ravens on. Makes it count 2-2. The pitcher right now already has 1 K and under her belt. Looking to get her second K here in the game. Count is 2-2 right now. Wild pitch hits the batter, and she will take her base. We hope the young lady's all right now. We hope you're okay. I just seen her reaction. I was like, ooh. Ravens on will take her base. We have runners on second and first base here for the Lady Wolverines. Here in the bottom of the first inning, 1 out. With a score 10-0, the Lady Gators out of Gateway High School over the Lady Wolverines for Woodland Hills High School. And we're live action here from All-American Park in Trafford, PA. I'm sorry.
Hopefully the coaches will stay out of the shot.
Up next is McDaniel. And that'll be a strike, making it count 0-1. McDaniel has runner in scoring position on first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Nice hit, nice cut. Runners out on third. And McDaniel will take first base. She gets a single under her belt here in the bottom of the first inning. Next up is Kamari Brown. She has 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here at the bottom of the first inning. The score is 10-0 Gateway over Woodland Hills. That's a ball. Count will be 1-0. Nice pitch. Nice changeup by the pitcher number 9 at the Gateway High School. That'll make the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Count will be 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes here for the batter. Brown with 2 runners in score position on first and second. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Back to the pitcher. Pitcher gathers, and all runners are safe. All runners are safe, and bases are loaded for the Lady Wolverines. And next up the bat is Jefferson. Jefferson comes about with bases loaded here for the Lady Wolverines with 2 outs. Ball makes the count 1-0. Right now, Gateway's trying to stop the bleeding here. Woodland Hills trying to get on the board for the first time here this evening. And we're in the bottom of the first, and 10-0 score, Gateway over Woodland Hills. The count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That make the count as a ball. That count will be 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike here for Jefferson. Gateway has 2 outs right here in this inning. Looking to get the 3rd and final out. Wild pitch leads to a run, and that'll get Woodland Hills on the board. And to make the score 10-1, Gateway Gators over Woodland Hills Wolverines. Good job, young ladies. Good job of being aware on the wild pitch, young lady. Way to steal the base. That's a good job of being aware. Good, smart base running. Wild pitch leads to a run for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. And that makes the count 3-1 here for the batter Jefferson. Foul tip. We have a full count here for Jefferson. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gateway looking to get out of this inning, stop the bleeding. Score is 10-1, Gateway over Woodland Hills. Here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs. And that'll be a walk, and she will take the base, and I will load the bases. Bases loaded for the Woodland Hills Wolverines again. Coming up the bat. It's Haiza Burton. She's up the bat here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. The bases loaded and 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first. That is a ball. Makes the count 1-0. Makes the count 1-0 here. Ball's low, makes it 2-0 here. 2 balls and 1, no strikes. Nice hit, back to the pitcher. Pitcher gets hit, throws it to first, and that ends the inning here for the Lady Wolverines. And we'll bring you back to the top of the 2nd inning, folks. Don't go anywhere. Please stay with us. Right now, your score is 10-1. Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. we go, folks. Top of the second inning here. Gateway's up the bat. Woodland Hills on the mound pitching. That'll be a ball. Make the count 1-0 here, folks. On the mound pitching is Ravens on for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. That'll make the count 2-0 for the batter, Savannah. Ball 3. It made the count 3-0. Foul tip. Rated. Woodland Hills got a chance to get it. Oh, just couldn't get it. Nice try, though, for the young lady. That'll be a foul tip. Makes the score 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here for number 3, Gateway Gators. Bowden. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, foul tip. She misses it. Oh, and she's out at first base. Good throw by the catcher Welsh. Good job, good job. I see you, young lady. That's the first out here in the second inning here for the Gateway Gators. This is the top of the second inning, folks. Thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network. And next at the bat, we have number 2 for the Gateway Gators, Hogan. Nice cut by the young lady. She runs this first, and she is safe. She gets a single. Oh, she's running for second. She gets a double play after the hit. Good job, young lady. And the score's 10-1 here in the top of the second inning. 1 out here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines so far. Next batter up is number 16. McGill. I'm sorry. Mayo's up the bat. I apologize. She hits it, gets a single. She drives the runner in for a score, and that makes the score 11-1 here in the top of the second inning. And number 18 gets a double out of that. Good job, young lady. And that makes the score 11-1 here in the top of the second inning. 1 out. Runner on second for the Gators.
Hey, I gotta let that coach know she's in her shot. The Gateway one, she's in her shot constantly. Down there. Yeah, they always stood near the thing. I understand they gotta be in the
Oh, nice hit. Pitcher gets it, throws it to third. She's safe, and the runner and the batter gets a single out of that. Number 1 for the Gateway Gators gets a single. And the runner advances to third base. Here at the top of the second, we have 1 out. With runners on the corners, first and third, with 1 out here for the Gateway Gators. Runner takes second, and it's safe for the steal. Ball goes over the second baseman's head into the outfield, and that will lead to another run coming in for the Gateway Gators and makes the score 12-1 here in the top of the second inning. The bad overthrow at second base leads to another run scoring for the Gateway Gators. Abby has a runner on second base, the scoring position, and 1 out. Overthrow leads to number 1 still in third base. Abby's up the bat here for the Gateway Gators with a runner in scoring position on third base with 1 out. One out here, top of the second inning. Score is 11-1 over Gateway Gators. 12-1, I'm sorry. Gateway Gators over Woodland Hills Warriors. Good hit by Abby. Drives in the RBI and gets a nice single. Next up the bat is Bevan.
Did they just score? All right, cool.
The score is 13-1 here. At the top of the second inning, Gateway Gators have 1 out. Riley's up the bat. Nice rip by the young lady. Sends it right back up the middle of the center field. She might get she got a double out of this. Riley gets a double. Sends an RBI in. And that is a run scored again for the Gateway Gators, what makes the score 14-1 here in the top of the second inning. Nice hit, young lady. She ripped that thing right back to center field. Sammy's up the bat here for the Gateway Gators. The score is 14-1 here, top of the second inning. Nice hit. Oh, gusts off the glove of the left fielder. She gets it back in, and that leads to a double by Sammy. She puts a runner in scoring position. Runner goes to third. We have runners on second and third base here for the Gateway Gators. And right now we have number 6. Alex up the bat here for the Gateway Gators. 1 out still, folks. 1 out here in the top of the second inning with a score of 14-1. Ball makes it count 1-0. Runners on second and third here with 1 out. And the count is 1 ball and 0 strikes. Ravens on trying to get out of this inning. And that's a ball. Now made it count 2-0 here. Another ball makes it count 3-0. With 1 out here, Gateway has runners on second and third base. With 1 out. Number 6 looking to drive in some runs right now. And that's a ball, and that'll be bases loaded, and she'll walk it out. Now got the backs is number 4, Megan. Megan Marsh. She's up at the bat with bases loaded here in the top of the second. Scores 14-1. That'll be a ball. Making it count 1-0. Good cut. That'll be a strike. Making it count 1-1. Ravens on looking to get out of this inning and looking for a first strike of the inning. And once again, as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. We love having you as always. That'll make it count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Megan looking to drive a run here with bases loaded. Ball's up, right back to Ravens on, and she gets it, and that's the second out of the inning here, folks. Number 3 up the bat for the Gateway Gators. 2 outs, bases loaded here, top of the second inning for the Gators. It's a ball, and that count will be 1-0. Two and 0. 2 balls, 1 strike here for the batter. Ball. I'll make it 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll be a walk. And that run will come in easily. Bases loaded. And that was a walk, folks. And I'll make the score 14-1 here. 15-1. 15-1 in favor of the Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. She walked the batter and led to another run. Now we have number 2 up for the Gateway Gators. Hogan. That'll be a ball. Made it count 1-0. Bases loaded here for the batter with 2 outs. Ball 2, folks. The count will be 2-0. Nice cut with foul. That'll make the count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the score is 15-1 here in the top of the second inning. 2 outs. Ball 3, make the count 3-1 here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Ooh, nice cut. Gets it past the shortstop, goes into the outfield, and that will drive in a run. And that's an RBI for number 2, Hogan. And that'll make the score 16-1 here for the Gateway Gators. And up the bat is number 10 for the Gateway Gators, Webb. Top of the second here, score is 16-1. We have a little delay in action here, folks. I apologize. But it is bases loaded, 2 outs here for the Gators. Woods is up the bat. Webb is up the bat, I apologize. Number 10. Looking to drive in another run for the Lady Gators. And Woodland Hills is looking to stop the bleeding right here. They have 2 outs. Just need 1 more to get out of this inning. And this is the top of the second inning, folks. And as always, thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network. Now that'll be a strike. 0 balls, 1 strike here. 0-1, the count will be 0-1. Ball. Make the count 1-1 here for the batter. Ball. That'll make the count 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike here for the batter, number 10 out of Gateway High School. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Cut. That will lead the count will be 2-2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ravens on trying to get her first strike and get out of this inning, folks. And I believe she could get it done. Let's go, young lady. 2 outs here, looking to get her first strike of the game. Ball goes right to the pitcher, and it leads to an erratic throw, which leads to a run. And that'll be a number run, and that'll be 17-1 here in favor of Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. Good job, young ladies. You tried. Just couldn't get the complete. She tossed it to the catcher, just off her glove a little bit. Nice try, though, young ladies. Commend the effort. First pitch is up for the batter, number 1. Number 1, DeAugustino. That'll be a ball, making it count 2-0. 2 balls, neither strikes. G at the bat, strikes from the cut. That makes it count 2-1, 2 balls and 1 strike here for the batter, number 1 out of Gateway High School. Bases loaded, 2 outs here for the Gators. Ball. That'll make the count 3-1. Ball. Bases are still loaded, folks, and number 1 takes her base. She is walked, and that'll drive in another run to make the score 18-1 here. Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. Next at bat is number 8 for the Lady Gators. Abby left. Abby up the bat here for the Gators with bases loaded and 2 outs. Out ends the inning. And the score will be 18-1 here. Into the bottom of the second inning here. Lady Gators leading the Lady Wolverines 18-1 here. And we're about to start the top of the second inning, folks. And once again, as always, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry, we're about to stop the bottom of the second. I apologize. And once as always, thank you for joining us on the Roxamore Sports Network. Don't go anywhere, and don't go anywhere all month, all week, all year long. We'll be bringing you live coverage and action of all types of sports this year in the Western Pennsylvania. And as always, we love bringing you those sports. And today the Gators are here with an 18-1 lead here over the Lady Wolverines here on senior night. Is it senior night? Senior rec night? See, they call it senior rec night. I apologize. I'm here on senior rec night. Here we go, folks. Bottom of the second inning here. Woodland Hills trailing 18-1 here, and it's top of the bottom of the second inning here. Looking to get on board. Just get some more runs here. The Woodley Wolverines trying to. Nice cut, and that'll be a foul tip, making it count 0-1. Oh, and 1 count here. For Drake up the bat. Soraya Drake is up the bat for the Lady Wolverines. Score is 18-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Live from All-American Ballpark here in Trafford, PA. That'll be a ball. Making it count 1-1. That'll be another ball. Making it count 2-1. Number 9, a pitcher, already has 1 K this evening. Ball's hit, goes to third baseman, and it's an out, and that'll be the first out of this inning. Next batter up. Batanaya Goodwin. One out here. Bottom of the second inning. Ball made it count 1-0. Strike, and that'll count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Goodwin. Strike, that'll be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Strike 3. And that'll be the second out this inning. Bottom of the second here. 2 outs for the Lady Wolverines. That'll be the second strike here this evening for the pitcher. She has 2 Ks this evening. Strike 1. Zero balls, 1 strike here. Young up the bat here for Lady Wolverines. Two outs for the Lady Wolverines here in the bottom of the second. Trailing 18-1 here against the Lady Gators. That'll be a strike. And she's tagged. Oh, she's still running. She's still running. Oh, she's out now. And that'll be 3 outs here, and that'll be into the second inning, folks. And we'll bring it to the top of the third inning. And the score is 18-1 here. Good job by the young lady, though. She tried to get out at first base. Was thrown out. The score is 18-1 here. About to start the top of the third inning. Gators are winning 18-1 over the Lady Wolverines. We bring you live action on the Roxamore Sports Network from All-American Park here in Trafford, PA. And once again, as always, thank you for joining me, your host, James Rockmore, on the Roxamore Sports Network. And as always, we love bringing you live coverage of Western PA's finest athletes. And our mission, our goal is to display these young ladies' talent and to get exposure and notoriety. And just so one day, you know what? One day they might look back and say, you know what? I want to look at some old footage of me in high school, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And they might want to show some people in their family. You never know. Grandkids, kids, you never know. And once again, this is where it all starts, baby, right here. And all the student athletes, we wish you the best. And remember, education always comes first. That's the key. The score is 18-1 here. We're about to start the top of the third inning here. Lady Gators are winning over the Lady Wolverines. Yes.
You know, but we gotta remember this is high school. We gotta
Definitely all about learning to have fun. You gotta love high school sports. It's all about competing, learning, and having fun. You're right, 100%. Shout out to Dre at home. I hope you're feeling better, my man. Gateway up here at the top of the third inning. Number 16, McGill. Nice hit. Send it to the left field. Left fielder, off her glove. Good try, though, young lady. Good try. And she will go safe for the error at first base. Number 24, Dawson, is up for the Gateway Gators. Nice job, though, by the young lady. She almost had it bounced out her glove. Good attempt, though, young lady. Good effort. Oh, nice hit by Dawson to the right fielder. Drops in, and she gets a single. And now the Gateway Gators have runners on first and second here at the top of the third inning. And no outs. Nice hit, young lady. Nice hit. We have a little delay in action. We'll bring you some live coverage here, folks, but we did a little technical difficulties with equipment maybe or something. I'm not sure yet. Here she comes. Number 11 is the batter here for the Lady Gators. Sammy up the bat for the Lady Gators. Number 11. Two runners in score position for the Gators. Foul tip. That'll be a strike. Makes the count 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike. 18-1 here. Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines here. Top of the third inning. No outs here for the Gators with 2 runners on base, first and second. That'll be a ball. Makes the count 1-1 here. One ball, 1 strike. That'll be a ball, making the count 2-1. Nice hit by Sammy, number 11. Hits it to left field and goes all the way to the warning track. Hits the wall. She gets a double and drives in a run. She gets an RBI double. And both runners advance, and we have runners on second and third base here with no outs. The score is 19-1 here in favor of Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. Nice hit. Her double leads to a run scoring. Wait. Is that out? That'd be a strike. Count as 0-1. That'll be a ball. A strike. Make it count 0-2. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Makes it count 1 and 2.
So you want to make it 18?
And we apologize. We changed the score because that wasn't out. We apologize. Nice hit to the left fielder. She got to end. She makes a nice catch. And that's the first out of the inning for the Lady Wolverines. Second out of the inning for the Lady Wolverines. I apologize. Nice catch, young lady. Nice catch by the left fielder. Now we have number 9 up the bat. I apologize. You do not have your name here on the roster, but I apologize to you.
Is it 18-1 or 19-1? 19-1. Okay, so we were right. So that one was a run. Okay, because we were debating if it was an out.
And correction again, it is a run. It's 19-1 here, folks. I apologize. A little miscommunication here. We have 1 out. Runner on second and third here for the batter number 9 out of Gateway High School. Raymond Zahn looking to get out of this inning. And that'll be another ball. That'll be another ball for the batter, number 9. Foul tip. Count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 runners in score position, second and third here. Nice cut. Hits the back to the second baseman. Second baseman gets it. Throws it to first. Ball's overthrown. Another run will score. And that'll make the score 20-1 here in the top of the third inning. Another run scores, makes it 21-1.
Was that another score or was that
Nice rip up past the shortstop. It goes to the outfield. Nice hit for the double. Nice hit by number 3 out of Gateway. Number 2 for Gateway Gators is up to bat.
I'll update it when I ask
That's the second out this inning, folks. 2 outs for the Lady Gators. Foul tip makes it count 0-1. Right now the score is 21-1 here in favor of Lady Gators over the Lady Wolverines. Here, top of the third inning here with 2 outs for the Gators. Runner on third base. Ball. The count will be 3-0. That'll be a strike. Good job, Ravens on. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Doing a great job pitching, young lady. Score is 21-0 here. 21-1, I apologize. Top of the third inning here. And that'll be a ball. Makes it count 3-1. Batter's walk, she will take her base. Has runners on the corners for the Gators with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. And next up to bat is number 18 for the Lady Gators. Good eye, ball. Count is 1-0. That'll be ball. Count is 2-0 for Maya. The count will be 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll be another walk for the Gators. And the batter will take the first base. And that'll make bases loaded here for the Lady Gators here in the top of the third inning. And we're back to the top of the order, folks. Number 1 for the Lady Gators is up to bat. She's up to bat with 2 outs here for the Lady Gators. And that'll be 3 outs. And that'll be into the top of the third inning, folks. With a score 21-1 here. Bottom of the third coming up here. Wolverines will bat.
Stupid question for you.
Once again, welcome with us on the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm your commentator, Mr. James Rockymore here this fine Thursday evening, and hope everybody had a great week so far. Tomorrow's Friday, baby. You know what that means. Friday night, just got paid. So you gotta listen to that song, Faye. I mean, if it's payday for you, some people ain't getting paid, but it's all good. That means you don't gotta go to work the next day. That's all good. And that's a ball here. That makes it count 1-0. Nice hit for number 0, Welsh. Runs it to first, and she is out. And that's the first out here at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Score is 21-1. Lady Gators are leading the Wolverines 21-1 here at the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 out here so far. Up the base now is Ravenzon, a.k.a. the pitcher. That'll be a ball, makes it count 1-1. Foul tip. Makes it count 1-2. 1 out here so far in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Lady Wolverines. That'll be a ball. Makes it count 2-2. I'm sorry, makes it count 3-1. I apologize. Makes it count 3-1. Another foul tip. Way to hang in there, young lady. Way to hang in there. Way to stay alive. Another foul tip. Nice hit to the shortstop. She gathers it, throws it to first, and that is an out. And that's the 2nd out this inning. Two outs here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Lady Wolverines. Up the next is McDaniel up the bat here for the Lady Wolverines. She hits it to first base. The first baseman gets it, easy out. Touches the bag, and that's the end of the inning. That's the end of the 3rd. And that'll be the end of the game, folks. The mercy rule went in effect. After 3 innings, if it's more than 15 runs, then it is a mercy rule in effect. And it's 21-1 here, folks. The home team competed very well today. They got a run on the board, and we're amazed that they did a great job. And that's the first time we've seen them get a run in a home game. And I commend all you ladies doing a great job all year, and keep up the good work and get better every year and better every day and work on your game. And the Gators have a 21-1 win here. They walk away with a nice, easy win here for the Lady Gators. And the Lady Wolverines fall here on Senior Rec Day. But great job to both teams. My hat goes off to all of you, and shout out to all the coaches and shout out to all the umpires. And once again, as always, we appreciate you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. As always, we love you, and please don't worry about joining. Please don't forget to join us for future broadcasts. And it was my pleasure to have you here this evening live from Trafford, PA, All-American Ballpark, home of the Lady Wolverines. And once again, as always, all rights are reserved by Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Leon Rockymore. And it's me, James Rockymore, your host, signing out. And love you. Have a good night and drive safe wherever you are.